All right, guys, this is literally take 3 of this video because my microphone system was not working correctly. So here we go, take 3. So when I originally started the video, I was talking about rice. And when you are a bodybuilder, you like rice. Most people do, but man, do you really love it when you know you're just about not going to be able to have it. And today is my last rice day before I start carb cycling, and that's what we're going to talk about now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about a rebound diet. On Saturday last week, before at the athlete check-in, I weighed in at 167 pounds. Lean as all get out. And on about this time last week, my competition was over and I was at Fogo de Chao, and I was a man on a mission trying to eat his body weight in meat. I did a pretty good job. I ate myself till I was extremely uncomfortable. And man, I loved the feeling of actually being full. Then the following morning, I had a stack of pancakes and 9 eggs. And then the following morning, I had another stack of pancakes and 9 eggs and some peace-loving little donuts. I had some of those too. So, and then I started my rebound diet, which my coach had given me. And by the time I weighed in on Wednesday morning, I was at a glorious 179 pounds. But I was still really vascular, really full, and only with like a thin film of water. So how does this work? So let me explain it to you. Now, on a rebound diet, my caloric level is set at right about my resting metabolic rate. So right now I'm getting as much calories as my body needs without losing weight or without gaining weight. Now, since my metabolism is running super duper hot, I am burning through calories like Sherman went through Georgia, for those of you who understand history. Now, the key to this rebound is that I want to I don't want to get any fat, but I need energy. And that is what I'm getting through my carbohydrates. So when I'm cutting, I'm in caloric deficit and I'm doing fat burning cardio. With this particular diet, I'm right at where my body needs to be, like a break-even point, and I'm only doing 31 minutes of fat-burning cardio, along with my workouts, which I am still strong. I'm still pretty dang strong, even though I'm still in single-digit body fat. And this is the idea, that I want to push really hard and send the signal to the brain to let the brain know I still need all that muscle, and I can't be in too far, and I have to have my protein level high enough that when I don't want my body to cannibalize the muscle I have and start burning off muscle. And I think that is a mistake I have made in the past. And that's the reason why I've come into this show so much, or came into my last show so much heavier. I would really lighten up my last 2 weeks of coming into a show as far as my weights were concerned. And so that's sending the signal to my brain that, okay, I don't need this much muscle because I'm not pushing that much of a load. And being in caloric deficit, I think I cannibalized my muscle and I came in smaller. And this approach that we took this time was we had a much higher protein intake, and it was my idea to push to work out just as hard as I had been, maybe back off like 10%, paying real attention to form, body mechanics, and listen to how my body's responding to me. But I've been pushing really hard. Now that I'm back in the gym on the rebound, man, I'm getting some great pumps. I'm still the same amount of strength, not maybe 5% off. And for the next, 15 days, I'm still going to be pushing my workouts as hard as I possibly can, yet listening to my body, hoping I'll go on stage, at least the same weight, maybe a pound or so heavier. In this Rebound diet, I still have a very high protein level, and I'm getting a lot more carbohydrates, which makes me feel like a normal human being. So for my first meal, I'm getting a lot of cream of wheat and a banana. Boy, have I missed fruit. And boy, do I really like that. And then for 3 of my other meals, I'm getting actual 6 meals and 1 snack. So for 3 of those meals, I'm getting rice, and 1 of those meals, I'm getting cream of rice. I used to eat oatmeal, but now oatmeal makes me feel bloated, so I don't use oatmeal anymore. So that is the basis of how this is working, and it's working very well. So on last Wednesday, I weighed 179. Thursday, I was down to 177. On Friday, I was at 174. And this morning, I weighed in at 171 and checked in with my coach, when I saw him today. So this is still working really well. But today is the last day of my Rebound diet, and I go back to caloric deficit starting tomorrow, and I'll be carb cycling, or 3 days no carb, and 1 day I have 2 rice meals. So I do get a little, I am getting some carbohydrate through my vegetables, and I'm still eating mountains of canned green beans, which I love, thank goodness. And I'm still, and this time I get 2 snacks, which are protein drinks. So that's the basis of how a Rebound diet works. And I'm only doing 1 cardio a day, unlike before where I was doing doubles. And it's only 31 minutes, and man, that 31 minutes goes by fairly quickly for me compared to the hour and a half that I was doing. So I want to segue off of that and talk about, with my protein, I'm going to plug this again. This is the Evogen Isojet Whey Protein Isolate. This is the cookies and cream. I adore this. Every night I cannot wait to have my protein pudding, and I get a scoop and a half and mix it in with liquid egg white, and it makes a glorious pudding. The other day I got the churros flavor, and it is actually really damn good too. And there's one other Evogen product that I want to tell you about, and that is the Amino Chem. So until I started using this about a month and a half ago, I have been using Redcons 1 Grunt. And I don't know what is in Grunt, but it tastes great, and it's a good formulation. I don't know what's in it, but it bloats me. This does not. I really like the flavor of this one. This is Smashin' Passion Orange, and it's more of a subtle taste. Man, it's good. And not only does it have all the essential amino acids, it has more citrulline in it to give me more of a pump. I cannot emphasize enough how important the pump is during your workout. If you're not getting pumps, you're number one, you're dehydrated. And if you are hydrated and you're not getting a pump, then that means, I hate to tell you this, but you don't know what the hell you're doing, because you don't know how to make a mind-muscle connection, or your body mechanics are poor. There is something wrong in your system if you can't get a pump. If you need help with that, put a comment below. Maybe I can help. So take advantage of these products. Go to Evogen Nutrition, and if you use my code Yakov10 off, you'll get 10% off, and you'll help me. Honey Rambad makes great products. I gotta say, he makes great products. And speaking of helping me, I would also I want to pitch once again Patreon. I could really use your help. The entry level is $3, $3 a month. And that will help me get new microphones and hopefully solve these microphone issues I'm having and be able to do interviews. It also helps me finance to go to these shows. Speaking of which, I am 19 days out from my next show at the Daytona Pro, and I got my bodybuilding posing shorts, so they look pretty good. And I've been working on all my bodybuilding poses since I've only been doing classic physiques, for a long time. So I'm really excited about that show. I'm really excited about going to Daytona Beach. I've never been there before. So I'd appreciate it if you would hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel. Pass it on to your friends. And until next time, this is Jaco Baran.